Good morning, dear students. Today we will discussing about physical properties of metals and non-metals. Let's start. Dear students, when scientists were discovering elements, they find the need the group division. It can be grouping by properties like physical properties and chemical properties. In this diagram, you can see the properties may be two types: physical properties or chemical properties, and metals, non-metals, and other. It may be. Now we will discussing about physical properties of metals and non-metals. Firstly, we will take luster. You know about luster. What is luster? All metals in the purest state have a shining surface. This property is called metallic luster. Non-metals, in the other hand, is dull. They don't have luster. All the metals has luster. Now you can see in diagram the gold and iron. Both are metals. Both is lusters. They have shining appearance. Any metals, if you take, then we can easily find the lusters. But non-metals are dull. We can see the plastic bottle there, some football or volleyball, and hardboard. They all are dull. Now hardness. You know about hardness. What do you mean by hardness? But now you are trying to cut the iron with a knife. Now you are trying to cut the iron with knife. Because metals are hard, so it is not possible. We can't cut the iron with knife. But in another hand, we can cut the rubber with the help of knife, because the rubber is soft in the comparison of iron. It means all the metals are hard. Non-metals are soft. Now malleability. So we will just discuss about a activity. We will take some iron nails, coal, aluminum wire, and lead. Now we will take hammer and we will beating all the things. We can see the iron nail and aluminum wire. Both can be spread, but coal and lead, the pencil lead, both break. Iron nail and aluminum wire, both is metals. They has the property of malleability. It means the iron and aluminum both can convert into a thin sheets. We can convert a sheets by these metals. But the non-metals, when we will beat by hammer, or we are hammering them, it will be break into some pieces. Now ductility. What do you mean by ductility? The property of metals in which a metals can be convert into wires, that is known as ductility. We can see these metals can be converted into thin wires. If we can make wires of metals, it means it shows the property of ductility. Aluminum, copper, and iron, they are good ductile. We can make the wire of aluminum, copper, and iron, but we can't make the wire with the help of another non-metals. Now sonority. We can see a iron bell. The property of producing ringing sound is called sonority. The property of ringing sound is called sonority. The iron vein, basically the iron, copper, gold, they all are metals. They has the property of sonorous, but these all are the known metals. They have no property of sonorous. It means they can't produce sound. Now conduction of heat. If one end of the iron rod is heated, then we feel rise in the temperature at the other end. We have a iron rod and we are just give heat to one end. We will find it the another end also give heated. Why? Because the iron rod, it transfer the heat. It is the good conductor of heat. It means metals are good conductor of heat. Non-metals does not conduct heat. All the non-metals does not conduct heat. We can see at our home some pan and another utensils whose handles are made of non-metallic objects. Why? Because they are bad conductor. But due to the property of bad conductor, they can't get it heated. So we are using the non-metallic handles. We can see that type of examples at our home. Now conduction of electricity. We will saw a activity. Let's prepare another activity. We connect a circuit by following materials. Some materials are given like that: iron nail, sulfur, coal piece or copper wire. Now we will try. We will connect the circuit with the help of these all objects by iron nail, sulfur, coal piece or copper wire, and we will find the observation. What the observation are there? The materials and conductivity. If you are connecting the iron nail, then the bulb is glowing. It means the iron nail is the good conductor of electricity. Now we will using sulfur, then bulb not glowing, the sulfur is bad conductor. Similarly coal piece also bad conductor, and copper wire also good conductor. So here iron nail and copper wire both are good conductor of electricity. It means iron and copper both are metals. So metals are good conductor of electricity, but non-metals are bad conductor of electricity. Now we will discussing about some exceptions like sodium and potassium. Both are metals, but both are soft. Basically I tell you, all the metals are hard, but sodium and potassium both are soft metals. They can cut with the help of knife. So sodium and potassium are the exception of metals. Iron, copper, gold, they all are solid. But mercury is liquid. Mercury is the only metals that is liquid at room temperature. Just remember, mercury is the only metals which found in liquid at room temperature. Iodine has lusters, but it is non-metals. Similarly diamond also. Dear students, diamond is the hardest substance in all the known substances, but diamond is non-metal. So now substance, by according to physical properties, may be two types: metals and non-metals. But There is one more properties, chemical properties. We will learn about the chemical properties in our upcoming videos.